Hello everyone! Welcome to part 2 of our travels in Taiwan.
Nice!
In today's video, I'll be sharing with you all my climbing trips, our visit to National Palace Museum, and our girls' trip to Xiaoliuqiu. First up, National Palace Museum. Too bad I couldn't get any more footage from the museum, where we saw a lot of ceramics and their usual art pieces. We did try to do a tiny photo shoot outside of the building. The first gym I went to was Boulder Space in Kaohsiung. This is a small but high-quality climbing gym with lots of international style boulders. I met some really nice climbers and had a really good session. Thank you for making these climbing hours really fun. Next up, I went to Civic Boulder Gym in Taipei, where I had a great climbing session. I tested some boulders with the root setters and adapted some of the moves. The next gym I visited was iClimb in Hsinchu with Hong Ying. I met her a few years ago on a World Cup in Village, and Hong Ying is the best climber in Taiwan. This was our climbing crew in Hsinchu. To finish up, we went lead climbing as well, and it was an amazing experience to climb Japanese set routes. We've arrived at the last part of this video, visiting Xiaoliuqiu with the girls. To get to Xiaoliuqiu, we rode a boat from Kaohsiung to the port. After settling in and a little snack, we went out to discover the island. The first thing on our list to visit was the vast rock beach. It was so much fun to play with Mia in the water. We played the game trying to not get caught by the waves, and then afterwards we took a picture with those boys we saw there. Off to our next adventure, where we went diving. The before picture, where we were a little bit nervous but still completely dry, and then diving. It was incredible. We saw turtles, fish, and it was just amazing. While going down and adjusting my ears, I saw turtles already, so quickly, and then we were at the Taiwanese flag and we had to pose for pictures, of course. Violetta and me were the only ones who dove. And the instructor told me to pose for some pretty pictures. Of course we saw a big shark. And of course we were very afraid. Too bad, but we had to stop already and go up. Our next stop, the most important, food. And then suddenly Mia was camera shy. Big thanks to our amazing host who showed us around the island. He told us about the history of the island and how some natural phenomena occurred. Actually, we didn't even have to go diving to see turtles, because they were right there on the beach. Since my sister didn't get to dive, she went snorkeling instead. The combination of a little bit of fear and tension made us laugh a lot. Without us knowing, from the first second my sister put the camera underwater, the camera spotted turtles. And I was like, "Have you already seen something?" And we were like, "Oh look, some pretty coral." And my sister, "Since nothing's happening, I'll just film myself. And here, some fish as well." Ooh. And then finally my sister saw the turtle, but the camera had already seen several. The truth is, the camera saw 3 turtles in total, and we only saw 2. Because of the high tide, the turtles can get closer to the beach and eat from the shallow water. Since the bigger fish can't get to these parts of the water, the turtles have more greenery to themselves. We were really lucky to see turtles so close to the beach. Besides turtles, we saw fish and also a lionfish, and also a crab, and another lionfish. Finishing the dive, my sister saw the turtles again. Since Mama got to snorkel, Mia of course had to snorkel as well, but she got afraid. A new day and new adventures await. Our amazing guide showed us around all of the beautiful spots. And though he explained everything in Chinese, Violetta was an amazing translator and made us understand. To finish our trip, we did a hike. We discovered a lot of tunnels and caves. Xiaoliuqiu is a beautiful island with lots of hikes and tunnels and caves to discover, and we only did one. We thought Mia would be more afraid, but actually she was not. She had her tiny weapon to ward off her fears. It's amazing how at such a young age you learn Chinese and other languages so quickly. And after all the hiking, we got to see the beautiful sea. Going back to the scooter, we saw a lot of beautiful trees. Also, the perfect time to learn to ride a scooter. And our time on the island was finished. Before I flew back to Taiwan, we hiked some more on our way to the airport. Taiwan is probably mostly known for the stairs, because we did a lot of stairs on each hike. This is one of the hot springs in Taiwan. The water has a mud-like color due to all the tiny rocks it contains and has a temperature of 75 to 80 degrees Celsius. Our next stop, a little bit of off-roading. We drove into a road and, well, it was a dead end, so we had to hike back. We hiked back while Howie drove, and we saw a lot of tropical fauna and flora, especially big fat spiders. We drove a bit further and hiked in Taichung, my last stop before taking the high-speed rail to the airport.
Daarboven, in die boom.
Though you probably can't tell very well, but that was a blue magpie. We did a lot of stairs again and saw the sunset from up the mountain. Here I said goodbye to Taiwan and prepared myself to fly back home alone. Thank you to all the people who made this trip an amazing holiday.